Hello, welcome to my video series, The Heroine's Journey. I'm Susanna Liller, and it's time to find your happiness. And we're doing it by learning more about the heroine's journey by following along with the three women who appear, the three real life heroines who appear in my book. In my book, You Are a Heroine, a retelling of the hero's journey. So we are going to follow along, and you met them in the previous video, Pamela, Maureen, and Lisa, and you're going to hear them describe where they were at the beginning of the story that they will recount to you, where they were in ordinary life. So you'll see that Pamela is trying to not be punished, that she believes that she's done things that deserve punishment. So she's doing whatever she can to protect herself from that. And you'll find that Maureen is living her dream, what she always wanted to be doing, and succeeding greatly. And then Lisa, same thing. Her childhood dream has come true. She has found success just the way she thought and wanted and dreamed that she could find success. So we're in ordinary life with our three heroines. So let me stop talking and let you listen to them and their stories. Thank you for joining me, everyone. With ordinary life, and I can tell you that's on page 22. Pamela always goes first, and then Maureen, and then Lisa, and there's no reason for that particular order. I love you all equally. So, Pamela, ordinary life, where were you hanging out in ordinary life in this particular journey?
In this particular journey that I talk about in my book, in ordinary life, I was hanging out in a space that was trying to protect myself from ever being punished again. So when I was 19 and I was raped and I had smoked pot that night, and having been raised Mormon, I was taught that God punishes you when you disobey. I tried to create this life for myself that I would never be punished in. And so I married young, started having children the Mormon way. And in my early 30s, I realized it wasn't even a realization so much as just this overwhelming weight that I felt that I was living someone else's life. I was basically living my mother's life. And it had worked for her, and it wasn't working for me. Right. And I was amazed when I would look in the mirror and I would see a reflection, because I truly felt that I was just evaporating.
Yeah. We just say that ordinary life, you were trying to be safe, to be good, not to be punished again,
and be the person that I had been told that I was.
Right.
As opposed to the person that I could create myself to be if I had that freedom.
I want at some point for you to just touch on what your book is about.
It is that journey of leaving the Mormon faith, discovering myself, and boy were there dragons. and recovering from getting present to this victim who had been raped, and how this subconscious victim was the one who was running my life.
Thank you. Maureen, where were you in ordinary life?
In my ordinary life, I was living my dreams. I was living a big dream. I've got you in this journey. We have a few, this lifetime, we have a few dreams we get to step into. But ever since I was a little kid, I loved racing my bicycle. And I watched the 84 Olympics, and I watched Connie Carpenter win the gold. And I said, that's what I want to do. And I worked really hard for years to become a national champion and on racing around the world on the US team, and just living my dreams and really fighting for being a world champion. And I just wanted to be the best female cyclist in the world. So I was having a ball, and that's what I was up to in my ordinary life.
It's pretty good ordinary life. Yeah, okay. And remember, we usually talk about ordinary life as our comfort zone, or where We're hanging out.
That is what was comfortable for me, being an athlete all my life and one that would aspire and could push my body and my mind physically. And I was really good at those two aspects.
Lisa, how about you in ordinary life?
Yes, and I like how we all have many versions of this journey. For the one in the book, it was about following a dream. So I had already sort of taken a risk and left something that was expected of me. I was doing something finally of my own, and I was successful by all the measures that I knew of at the time, which were numbers and images and appearances. And yeah, I thought that was it.
You were definitely successful.
Yes.
Okay. So that's where they were. And the next thing that happens is there's a call. There's something that works to bring them out of that ordinary life. And sometimes it comes from within, and sometimes it's something that either slams you or nudges you from outside.